Oh boy, we're live. I was thinking I was scheduling it for a few minutes later. Alas, hey gang! How's it going? Last week I skipped my live because I had a friend with an emergency cat situation who's not in LA, but her cat was very old. I've had a few friends this year who they're not in town because of COVID-19. They might be trapped in Canada or Minneapolis or somewhere, and they need their very old cat. Like my friend's cat was 20 years old. That's like 100 in cat years, or over 100. So I had to help shuffle her cat around to the vet. She's doing okay, in case you were wondering. So, but I didn't do the live last week because of that. So please forgive me. How you doing, guys? So I got some Juice Beauty. Somebody was talking about Juice Beauty with the sunscreen, because you guys know I liked my Shell sunscreen, and I was trying Ilia, which now I'm using their mascara. It smells so good. It smells like berries or something. And so I bought their sand, accidentally, sunscreen, mineral moisturizing sunscreen. It's pretty good. And this was too light, and then I got their tan. It's a bit orange, but it's still like kind of light. Anyways, they also have a CC cream with a lot of cool ingredients in it. And I got one as well in warm sand or something, and it was too light, so I gave it to a friend. And it's interesting. It's pretty good. Ingredients 20% zinc, so that's great. So I'm just kind of gonna mix. I always just mix things. Maybe I'll get their much darker CC cream and mix it. A little palette painting for your skin. And also these sunscreens that are mineral, for the chest, because my chest gets a lot of sun even though I put sunscreen on. I have my little shimmers on there in rosé, my favorite, and rosé here too. And we're wearing Rush today in the tingly lip enhancing gloss. Yes. We are going to be coming out with maybe I'm not supposed to say this, but eventually we'll be coming out with a lip. Hi, Lawrence! Yes. Leslie, darling. Last week I was just saying that my cat was, not my cat, but my friend's cat was in trouble and I had to go to the rescue. I'm the rescue cat lady for Los Angeles for all my friends. So I had a cat emergency. Sorry about it. That's what happened last week. Thank you for joining me this week, you guys. I'm sorry about the inconsistency with last week. And I'm also working on the video somebody requested. Well, understandably, Leslie, my apologies. I should have said something. Hi, Gloria. Hello. No, I just was like, oh, I had to send somebody. Hi, Wendy. I had to rush to the vet. But thank you. Thank you for your concern. I hope you guys are all doing well wherever you are in whatever neck of the woods. Hi, Patricia. It's not sweltering hot today, so my phone will not melt. It was crazy when there was a live a few weeks ago where I was talking about the supplements that have increased my FSH. Thank you. Rush. Thank you. Stop. Yes, I'm digging the Rush today. Starting to really feel it plump up my lips. We are going to have a lip conditioner out that's just in a pot. It's more like a lip balm, but with all the awesome ingredients. Not the plumping, because this is not really all the time every day because it plumps your lips. So maybe you don't want to have swollen lips all the time. Kind of unusual, at least in Los Angeles. But we'll come out with that eventually. For evening, anytime. Like, a lip balm. Hey, Mom! Like you would use to, like a chapstick type thing that you have on your lips, but it has, peptides and things that go in. But it's not a plumping color. It's going to be just to condition and moisturize and anti-age your lips. Icky! Hi! So I am working on what I was saying is a few weeks ago I was talking about those supplements that have increased my AMH and decreased the FSH, and I'm working on it. Hopefully that'll come out Thursday or Friday. Yes, and I'm feeling it. I have like a little pimple. I have a hormonal pimple, so who knows? Maybe I'm pregnant. Who knows? Very exciting. Put a little bright on that. Dry it up a bit, but I'm just like, wow, what is this? So that's, you know, all of the hormonal, if any of you guys haven't heard, I'm trying to get pregnant, so, you know, all the supplements, very promising. But I am making a video about that somebody had requested because that was such a weird live because my phone was melting, literally. And so I'm making a video of clear, instructive video on that. It's coming, I swear. Yay! Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate you. Yes. So we're on the EverQuest for sunscreen that is not annoying. Shalom, Bush Kid. Thank you for joining. And these are pretty good. The CC cream seems like a little... I mean, if I'm doing the skincare, you know, already, it's good. Like, if you want like an all-in-one, maybe it's pretty good. But these seem like more like it and not as greasy and light, and they don't have as many colors. There's like 2-3 colors. I like definitely tinted zinc cream, otherwise it does have like a little bit of a cast, and these are a little tinted. So far the tan is good. They have like 3 colors, so it's not a lot, but their CC cream does have like darker tones. Compliments on the satin lip luster. Do you use MAC lip liner under it, which gives it more depth? Very cool. Wonderful, darling. Excellent. I'm so happy that you are getting some compliments. Thank you for sharing. Yes, that makes sense. You can do liners and mix and match however you want. Somebody was telling me that they were doing suede. Yes, suede and ginger mixed. Leslie, maybe it was you, but someone else was saying similar that I work with. And I'm like, thank you. It's great. Yes, mix and match. Putting a lip liner underneath, that makes sense. How people like to line the exterior of the lips, you know, with the nude liners. I hear that works to make the lips look even more plumpy. So fabulous. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Yeah, gang! Any other topics anybody want to discuss? Well, darling, you have fabulous lips. Thank you. I was see your selfies on the Instagram. Very gorgeous. I'm drinking that white tea that was recommended for collagen. Jason. Yes. Marvelous. Jason, he hasn't been on lately, but usually he's continually. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. He was recommending white tea, so I got some white tea. I've been avoiding caffeine, but I got up really early today and played some tennis. I haven't been getting up that early, and I'm like, yes, tennis is really fun. Not great at it, but I'm starting to get it back. So white tea has some properties that Jason, if he was here, I'm sure he would have this and many other recommendations. Fabulous, Leslie. Thank you. You have a chance. How do you exercise for getting pregnant? Do you have to change? Hey, little vamp. I think you're not supposed to do like marathons or do really intense exercise. That's what I've heard. You don't want to be like training really hard, but I'm not trying to do a marathon. I mean, I don't exercise that much. I did get a rebounder that Yolanda suggested, and it's kind of fun. Yeah, you don't want to be like, your body's like, wait a second, we can't make a person. We're trying to do this. The MyoLift, I got the, not the MyoLift, I got the Claire Blend Mini. And, but the MyoLift, is that with the 2 wands? It seems very complicated. Do a video on what you're doing to get pregnant. That's exactly. Try to salicylic acid for your dark spots. Oh, you did? Yes, it's the Claire Blend Mini. Whoa, you guys. I am making a video on how I'm trying to get pregnant. I am working on it literally, and today, and hopefully it's out Thursday or Friday or Saturday. And it's the Claire Blend Mini from Christine Beyer. And salicylic acid, that is a good, yeah, salicylic acid lotion or lactic acid. That's a good one. Yes, I did, Little Vamp, and that is, it's called the Claire Blend Mini, which means nothing to me. Myolift sounds more. And thank you, Mom. I'm struggling with Final Cut Pro, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna get there. Someone else asked a question and I missed it. But definitely, Patricia, get those acidy lotions. That's good for the bumps. You can find a good lotion for your body. Or do you recommend? No, I was thinking of, I'll link to her shop in the description after this video, Patricia. It's a lactic acid lotion. I forget the name of it. Somebody's handmade. But you can, there is just a drugstore's amlactin. It has petroleum in it, but that's like the gold standards for bumps, but it's petroleum based. Yeah, good ingredients. So I'll Patricia, link to, or I'll find you on the comments and send you a link to one that's not petroleum but has lactic acid in it. Because that's better. And also mineral oil, which is kind of does the opposite. Other CB had the expensive ultrasound thing. Oh, yes, Patricia. There is the Claire Blend. There's another one. It's the Time Master Pro. Sorry, guys, there's a plane or a helicopter. Time Master Pro. That's the other one that she has. It like has lights and stuff, and it's circular. It's not the pronged ones. Yes, Time Master Pro. I do not have that yet. Maybe one day. People say that that's pretty great, but I have not spent that much money on it. No, I did not. No. I just had the Claire Blend Mini. But people have said, like, yeah, I see a difference. It's like $800, $750, something like that. At least last I checked. So little much. And there's knockoff ones I've seen, but then some of them have radio frequency, which is definitely, I've heard people really mess up their face with that because it dissolves fat. What? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't have the Time Master Pro. But if you type that into YouTube, I'm sure you can find somebody that's used it. Certainly Christine Bayer, who is selling them. So somebody told me that they found one on, was this you, Little Vamp? Like a knockoff. Use your skincare is making your skin look. Even been using the Clever Mini thing. Wow! Well, thank you. Yeah, the knockoff's terrible quality. Yeah. I haven't been really using my Claire Blend Mini much either. It's kind of collecting dust, but... And I just use it with water. Oh, they're all gone since the pandemic? Ooh. Were you talking about the knockoff, Little Vamp? You were telling me about the product number, and I tried to look that up, and I couldn't find it. Yeah, so maybe they've been gone. But that was a while ago. Yeah, I never got that one, because I couldn't find it. Well, yeah, the supply chain, pandemic's affecting a lot of things. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, definitely using my skincare. That's very interesting. No more Korean suppliers. I don't know what's happening to that. Like, I mean, it would be interesting to do it, but it is hard to actually make myself use those things. I do wind up just using my skincare, even my LED light thing. Like, I'm just going to listen to a meditation or even a podcast and get under there, and I haven't. Can you tell lactic acid lotion for dark circles on the body? Patricia, I don't remember the name. Well, let me. Oh, Tanya's Handmade. Look up, Google right now, Tanya's Handmade. Vitamin C serum. Thank you, darling. Really? That was from years ago, Len. Thank you. If you have... Yeah. I know. For some reason, my time is going... I mean, time is very blurry right now. It's going faster for me. Tanya's Handmade. I use her hair gel.
but she's got a lactic acid lotion that I got as well that I just found. I had forgotten where it was, and it was like in a gym bag. I haven't been going to the gym, and I was like getting my stuff out. I was like, oh yeah, my lactic acid lotion. So that's one. And I had from past, I have had her link. They're coming. Now that sounds like a really big helicopter, maybe with like water for fires or something. It's a big deal. So, yes, Patricia. Handmaid's Tale. Amazing series and very... Yep. I totally watched all of that. I hope they have another season. They have a lot of billboards around here. It's not just a show, it's a symbol. A spaceship! Take me with you! Helicopter was good. Hey, Rachel! How's it going? Are they coming out with another one? Yes. That would be good. It seems like there's definitely, especially in Hollywood, I hear about this because there's a lot of English TV series. Oh! I was like, is that what is that? I thought you were maybe typoing helicopter. I'll have to check that out. There's definitely a slowdown in productions. I know that. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for joining. Yes. Let's cut for the pandemic. It's almost finished. Good. Yes. Okay, well, good, because I know that a lot of people are like, are we going to go back to work? What's going on? I'm sure there's a lot of, I think they're just starting to ramp up productions again, or think about it and plan. So, fingers crossed. I guess that's what everyone's doing. What rubbish am I talking about? We're talking about television. We were talking earlier about sunscreen and various things. It'll be awesome, hopefully. Yeah, cliffhanger. That was a very great cliffhanger. We were also talking about the Time Master Pro, which no one seems to have purchased, the facial devices. It's going to stop and start the economy for a while. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting few years, I'm sure. Yeah, gang. Yeah, I would like to see... Yeah. Well, the Time Master Pro, Little Vamp, she had found, you guys, you know, Christine Beyer, she sells a Time Master Pro where you have, that's that one device that's even better than a microcurrent. And I'm not really sure how, but there's some knockoffs that have radio frequency. You don't want to do that because it'll like dissolve the fat in your cheeks, and you want them to be plump, and you don't want, you know, to have a gaunt. You want, you know, that's why people put filler in their face. You don't want to dissolve the fat in your face for anti-aging, at least. It's a lower frequency. It's a lower frequency than microcurrent. I don't know. It's very fancy. It also has like LED lights involved. It's key facial exercises. Excellent. Yes, facial exercises. Honestly, over and over again in comments and stuff, people are saying that they experience more or more noticeable results with facial exercises than the microcurrent. And my understanding is microcurrent devices, it's exercising like cells. It's not just the muscle, like toning, you know, like flexing. I don't have much tone right there, but you know what I mean. Like to lift the cheeks, but it's use microcurrent and ultrasound. Ultrasound. Now the difference between those, I'm a little murky on as well, but microcurrent, as far as I know, it's at a faster rate or something. Yes, it's like microcurrent is affecting the cells, all your tissues in different ways. It's not just the muscle. Kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like rebounding, which I did get a rebounder. It's in the middle of my living room, and I try and like just bounce on it every time I walk by, or like if I'm trying to edit and like I'll do a Pomodoro, like where I'll work for 25 minutes and I'll have 5 minutes, and where I go get some water, and I'm trying to jump on the trampoline for a few of those minutes because it exercises your cells and has all these anti-aging benefits, right? Which I completely forgot about. So Yolanda, if you're watching this in the replay, thank you for reminding me. Interstitial fluids or intercellular fluids. Yes, exactly. So it seems to me the microcurrent, heard of pterostilabene? Pterostilabene. Is that a supplement? Lymph! Exactly. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, what is that? Is that a topical ingredient or is that a supplement? It's tricky for me to remember all the different supplement names, so sometimes if that goes by an acronym, it's a little easier to remember. But is that an anti-aging? It's a better form of rich. Oh, yes. Yes. Actually, I have. Yes, I have heard of that. And that, I think that I did a video where I was using the brand that had MNN, NMN, and the more bioavailable form. That's how I think I presented it, rather than try and pronounce that word, of resveratrol within it, and RN, right? Or is it NR? Man, what's responsible for sunspots aside from vitamin C? Katie. There, I've laid on a listic on my thing. Niacinamide, resveratrol. Yes, but that PS word is also a name for that. You just bought a beautiful red wool winter cape. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. You must live where it is cold. Yes, Bright. Bright is great for dark spots. If you guys haven't checked out my brand, all of these are for brightening spots. I mean, that is the theme throughout a lot of the products that I want to create. We are going to have a dark spot one eventually that's more potent than the niacinamide. And like these Lucid Essence Brightening Mists has N-acetylglucosamine and niacinamide, which work great together for brightening spots, and alpha-arbutin. Yeah, pterobene. Yes, I don't know how you spell it. It's one of those, you guys. Also, no problem, little vamp. No problem. We're talking about lots of different things. But dark spots, alpha-arbutin, there's niacinamide. There's a lot of things that you can do aside from hydroquinone, which has a lot of different problems. Yeah, I think that's how you spell it. That's the resveratrol. KG Darling, some of them, they have very light essential oils. Some of them do not, like Glow does not. They're very, very small amounts, like therapeutic, very tiny amounts. Silk, yeah, just a little bit. No, it's all yes, but it's not overwhelming. So yeah, there's no mineral oils, no weird petroleum. It's all clean beauty, and also with the preservative system we use is all very clean. No parabens, phthalates. The transfer, it's different. It's not the same, really. Yes, Katie, go check us out on goodfacestuff.com. I'm sure there's a link in the description. They're different. I thought they were the same thing. Well, I'm going to have to investigate that. I thought they were the same thing. Okay. Now I would love to try and pronounce that. It's way more powerful than trans resveratrol, because trans resveratrol is supposed to be, I thought that's what was the same thing, is more powerful than, Katie Darling, thank you, is, check out our skincare line, is more powerful than resveratrol, but you're saying that is more powerful than trans resveratrol? Like there's 3 different levels? Thank you, Leslie. Whoa! There's a palm frond that just fell. Yes, darling. What's on my lip is our lip enhancer in the color Rush. This is, see how it's dark, but it's like you could put it on light, and this is, I love it. Pterostilbene. Wow, Rachel. I'm gonna get some then. This is no, yeah. It can be, you can make it kind of darker, but this is not one of the matte ones. So if you want to check it out, it's a lip plumper. It has, it's like a lip gloss. It's a lip plumper. It has plumping peptides in it, and there's no petroleum in it. That was the main thing. There's no weird petroleum in it to have on your cheeks. This is Rosé. This is the darkest one. Yeah, Rush. So I just put more on so it was darker, but you can put a little bit on so it's more like a tint. But this is lip plumper with no weird toxic ingredients. It was hard to get. Thank you, Rachel. Yes, it feels gonna fall like it's actually. I'm glad it's not boiling right now. There's a nice breeze. So it was tricky to get a thick kind of feel that's not petroleum. It was really tricky. Yeah, this is my Rosé, darlings. This is what I'm wearing. Rosé, if you guys don't know, this is a, I call it highlights because you can use it in I put it on my eyelids, or you can put it on your nose or whatever. But on my collarbones, I have a little bit. And it has oil-soluble vitamin C, which helps brightening, right? I had a little melasma right in this area, so it's a skincare ingredient within the nice highlight. Yes, it is. And there's some darker ones for a little darker, like Glisten is a good one. So this has it was tricky to get. I'm very proud of it. It's derived from castor oil, but it has that thickness because I wanted a thick gloss, and it's so hard to get one. Like a lot of natural lip glosses are, come from castor oil, but they have carnauba wax and camellia wax, but it doesn't have. It kind of like just dissolves, or it's wiped off, or you eat it really easily. And it's like, where did my natural lip go? But I wanted a thick one, kind of like City Lips, where it's like it stays on there. Thank you. Okay, enough of that. I gotta figure out how to pronounce that. More powerful than transresveratrol. Now that's interesting. I totally thought it was the same thing. So thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Crunchies. So this is all from the a little darker than. Oh yeah. This can go in a variety. So Patricia, yeah, definitely check out Tanya's Handmade. That's where I use my hair gel. Hi, Riri. I love that name. Yeah. Hi, Noor. Thanks, guys, for joining us. And thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. So this week, I will finish that video. It's long. I filmed a lot. Yes, a nice natural blushy glow, indeed. Rosé. Definitely go check us out. We just revamped our video, it's looking like a mad, you think. Are you gonna wear, I don't quite get it, what you said. Was that typos, or? We just redesigned the website, so. Hola! Any skin whiteners that you can recommend that actually work? Selva. Tranexamic acid, I think, is very interesting for, I don't know about lightening your skin tone. Hope you appreciate your skin tone. But it's for evening skin tone, especially for melasma. I am very interested in this. Tranexamic acid, which is actually also a drug that's used for blood thinners. It's like it's something that, I think it's blood thinning. But topically, it's a very interesting, being studied a lot for melasma, blotchy skin. So check that out. Hi, Wendy! Love you too. What's the Cindy Crawford thing? Yes, brightening. Cindy Crawford thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, little bit. Is it? Cindy Crawford's thing. This is my where you just so you don't have just to make sure that you don't have lipstick on your teeth. You can do this. And see, I did. So I wiped off the lipstick that's close to my mouth. My Bright Mask works great for lightening dark spots. Yes. Actually, it really does. It's very, you should go check out our reviews. It's a little wild, some of the things, but goodfacestuff.com, Bright Mask. I figured, little vamp. Thank you, Authentically Brie, darling. It is certainly, this helps. Yeah, the Bright Mask is awesome. I'm gonna put a little. I'm gonna just wear a little bit on my pimple here. Yeah. Yeah, check out our stuff for Lucid, also the Glow, and you know that's. I still like Lux the best. LUX Nourishing Beauty Oil, tranexamic acid. Okay, okay, little amp. I'll call you Tanya. I'll try. Please, I'm going to go to sleep. What? A little bit of bright. You do? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Need to glow to her skin while doing our skin. Yes, Patricia. Bright mask. My doctor just put me on benzoyl tretinoin. Yes. Bright mask. This is my brand. This is my brand, Good Face Stuff, and Bright Mask is from our brand. But yeah, tretinoin, certainly exfoliating and gold standard with anti-aging. And I like a little gentler retinol. I use the retinol in our plush, which is supposed to be more potent than retinol and less irritating. Did you look up AIP diet? I started to look that up, and then I went down a little rabbit hole of the GAPS diet. Yes, I went. I didn't quite get there. Thank you, Rachel, for reminding me, because I remember starting, and then I went down a different rabbit hole. I was trying to differentiate that, and then I got distracted. So I'm going to look that up again. Yes, Leslie. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for helping me plug the skincare line. Oh, the AIP diet? Yeah, Rachel, it helped you in what way? Thank you, Parveen. Do I have any on my list? Okay. Yeah, AIP. I have to look that up more. Oh, yes, your acne. How long were you on it, Rachel, again? Did you say 3 months before it was really started to kick into gear? It makes sense that to work with, like, checking if your body has any allergens and just cleaning it out, and that not everything's going to work for everybody in terms of diet. I wish I could go more natural, but this, oh, yes, darling. Well, diets. I mean, probiotics and working with certain allergens. I really think that works in hormonal balancing. A month? That's pretty quick. What can you do to make your skin glow, Patricia? I know you've tried, I have tried these. Maybe you should check out an LED light. Food sensitivities. Yeah, the AIP. That's right. And that's why paring down the diet, you can get tested too. You can get tests pretty interestingly. Like, I think they're blood tests, but there's definitely the ones where they poke in the naturopaths. But that's definitely what I would check out. There's a lot of things you can do in terms of blood tests and sometimes saliva tests. That's definitely what I would do. Because a lot of those, I mean, treatments on the skin, you know, sometimes it's, you do hear a lot of people just being like, I gave up and stopped putting such harsh stuff on my skin, and then it helped a lot. Eliminating sugar, caffeine, yes. How can you get these things? Which things? True, I'm definitely sensitive. Yes. I mean, it can only help. A lot of things, but definitely, probably your acne. Yeah, that makes sense. Often paring things down. Dairy, animal products, yes. And sometimes grains, sometimes gluten. I mean, there's so many things. Wheat, possibly. I mean, you kind of have to check and see what you're sensitive to. It could be even eggs, which I love eggs. But, and that can change too. I got one on, the ones that the hole in your face, they don't seem like a good, I have one that's like a big dome that you lay under, which seemed better to me because I could like listen to something rather than having to have the one. I know that the face mask that you strap on your face, people are saying that it falls off. Nightshades, I know I eat so much tomatoes. There's certain things that, it's just going to vary from person to person. So that's why tests are good. But you can do elimination diets, which I imagine the AIP might be like that. I didn't get that far, Rachel, but I'm going to look it up. But often, if you don't want to spend the money to get a test, you can do like pare down your diets and then so much that, and then introducing things slowly and really paying attention to see what's happening. That's kind of what the GAPS diet is, and maybe that's what AIP is. Yes. So guys, I realize everything really plumpy. Now I'm going to look up AIP. More. Before we go in. Thank you, Leslie. You have to stick. Yeah, you have to kind of go. You have to stick usually to the diets for a while before your body so your body cleans out and whatever allergens are in your gut, whatever, are out, and then at least a month. But the tests are for naturopaths and your doctor, not the dermatologist, but like somebody who's more versed with internal medicine. Sometimes your MD might be first, but check out a naturopath. And, sometimes it feels like, oh, it sounds expensive, but sometimes your insurance will pay for a lot of tests, like the stool tests and some certain blood tests. Oh, Patricia. Now, I've definitely recommended the Lux oil. Having dewy skin helps, I think, with the glow. All comes together. Yes. Allergy tests. Thank you, Tanya. Spray then the Lux. Yeah, the water. It makes sense, definitely, to do that. That's my. I think so. Yeah, dewy. It's dewy like water, or like a toner, and then a few drops of oil pressed into skin. Honestly. Yeah. You might try LED lights though. Some people really recommend it. It's like the circulation starts happening. I mean, it definitely happens when you start checking out the LED, more blood flow and yeah. Glow. Yes. You can spritz on some lucidescence brightening mist. Press, don't rub, indeed. Beth, darling, I'm so glad you asked. So, this is our latest product, goodfacestuff.com. This is our color in Rush. It's a brightening, not brightening, everything's blurry. This is a lip enhancer, so it's like a lip plumper. It doesn't sting intensely, but has peptides that are like progressively, accumulatively. But even just putting this on multiple times, my lips are inflating. But it's no petroleum, mineral oils. It's all non-toxic. Goodfacestuff.com. And we have a lot of different colors, and this one's Rush. And I'm going to show you the colors now since you asked. Look at these colors. I'm very proud. I know that a lot of people are wearing masks now, but we have 8 colors. I'm going to try and get them all. Oops. Yes, cruelty free. No weird, no weird stuff, things you can eat because it's on your mouth. It's not just makeup. It's not just makeup. It's skincare on your lips. See all these colors? I'm proud, guys. Yeah. I'm definitely feeling it on my lips. I have in the past, like 5 years ago, I had a friend who was trading extension on the lashes for Pilates, but I don't do it anymore. It did feel like, oh God, I wonder if they're pulling my lashes out, but she assured me it was just, the lashes falling off. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing this. And then for a little while, I just felt very naked, and then I put like just strip lashes on for a little bit, but I don't do that anymore. Too much work. I just wear the Rapid Lash. Oh, yes, any serums, I've never used like Latisse or anything. Although now I hear you can just order it. Leslie, thank you. I'm so glad you love them. Because they love you. Yes. Yeah, eyelash extension. I don't know. Latisse seems like the gold standard, but sometimes you see people with just like, it doesn't look like a lash. It looks like just like hairs growing. I don't know. I'm fine with just mascara. Seems good. Although, lashes. I did get some magnetic ones. I wanted to try it, and I haven't. I just got the box. I just put some powder on. I mean, I wish my brows would grow back from the 90s, being plucked. They won't, so I don't pluck them or anything. How long? Well, I wish I had one. The Lux oil will last the longest. The serums will last the longest. You get 10 milligrams. I mean, they'll last maybe even a month. Definitely the oil, maybe even longer. The samples of the Silk and the Bright, they're going to be like 4 to 5 uses, maybe 3, depending on how much you use. They don't stretch as long. Yeah. I have been. Have I? I've been smearing castor oil on, and they don't seem to do much. I mean, I think it just depends. On my lashes and my eyebrows, nothing. I wouldn't mix and match. I love it! Helps somewhat with eyebrow growth. Yes, I guess it just depends. Thank you! Love you too! The castor oil on my lashes and my brows, it doesn't seem to be doing much. But I have been doing it. I mean, it just works for some people. I don't know if I have like the hairy genes, but I remember my eyebrows being plucked when I was like 16. I was like, oh no! But of course, wish it would grow back so bad. But you know what? One thing that I found out with thyroid issues, black Jamaican castor oil, right? Yes, I'll get some. Oh, did it work? Yes, the eyebrow. Thank you, Miriam. Fabulous. Go check us out. Goodfacestuff.com. Also, right now, if you order anything, you guys get a few samples of the lip enhancer. So if you want a specific color, just write in the note. You're like, please give me a sample of Rush, because you get 3. Oh, guys, 45 minutes have been on. Wow. I probably should go, actually. Sorry, guys, I have to go. My goodness. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out for so long. You guys rock. I appreciate you. I'm going to order. You are! Yes! Doing your skin. Well, I've just been using Good Face stuff, honestly. Yay! You too? Wonderful, Wendy. Yeah, you guys can just specify if you want specific colors. You just peruse the different colors. keep dropping them. And then be like, ooh, I want a sample of this, that. No. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Yes, thanks, guys. Yay! Giving you scrunches. Ready? That's my over the... Yay! Thanks, guys. Bye, guys.